Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. It's a beautiful day to start the week, isn't it? All right. Yeah.
It's very mid.
Very mid, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. All right.
Weather's like dog water.
We got a show for you today.
Good. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's just something.
That's going to be a show. We'll talk about the boat that took on water. 12 miles.
What
Off
happened?
the coast of St. Augustine.
Oh,
Had to
wow.
be rescued. That's a scary situation. 12 miles, a long way for you to be taking on water in a boat, man.
Yes.
So we'll talk about how that went down. The community wants to talk about Troy Trail.
Good. Oh, wow.
We don't know if it's good.
Okay. Last time we talked, I got yelled at too, so I'm going to be quiet.
Troy Trail has always faces opposition.
Controversial.
Yeah, man.
I don't know who would come up with such a stupid idea.
We don't need it.
Oh, boy. At least it'll take some heat off of me for the carousel.
True.
Yeah.
Now we need a picture of a shirt with a trail with a big X out of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. A trail that's kind of in the shape of a T somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With an X and a check mark, so we don't know if it's going to go through or not, right?
All right. We're for it and against
Yeah,
it.
right,
We
yeah.
love it and we hate it.
Right on the line.
Yes, no, maybe.
So,
There you go. We got a new residential community, almost 400 homes. Just got approved by the County Planning and Zoning Agency. We'll talk about that. And a permit issued for BJ's Homes Wholesale.
oh, really glad you jumped on that wholesale. But cool, okay.
Okay.
Didn't know you need a permit to shop there, but okay.
Yeah, well,
You kind of do.
Oh, the shop. Okay.
Is it a membership
they
thing?
need to build it. They need the permit to build it.
okay.
Yeah.
Not to get. Oh, no. Never mind.
All right, all that and more. Hope you guys are doing good this morning.
Yeah.
Let's get into it by telling you about our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln. Since 1949, they have been more than just a dealership. They are a family-owned beacon of trust right here in St. Augustine. They were founded on the principles of honesty, integrity, and community service, and the Bozard family tradition continues to thrive through generations. They've got their state-of-the-art service facility, 91 climate-controlled bays in there, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, plus you can enjoy the comforts of their customer lounge and the unique flavors of Ford's Garage. They're proud recipients of the Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year by Dealer Rater. That's a big deal. And their team is dedicated to providing an enjoyable and efficient experience. Bozard Ford offers the best in pricing, selection, and service. Check them out, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. Also, the Florida Man Games.
Hey.
Go to thefloridamangames.com, see what's new, and get your tickets. Our early bird VIP sold out.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Very, very quick. People are clamoring to get the VIP experience out there.
There's a strong buzz. People are loving this. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, it's
I'm
really
not
cool.
sure I've ever clamored.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to say, I'm not sure I've ever heard of it.
No,
I was
no.
going to say, boy, we need to get you some medical attention.
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah,
So,
definitely
I've
stats,
talked
because
about
where
it a
you
lot.
been for the last 10 months. Yeah.
You got to check it out, man. We're introducing 2 new games. We're combining 2 games. I think Catalytic Converter
Oh, okay. Something with that?
is going to be combined with the Evading Arrest. I think it only makes sense. If you're
Oh.
stealing catalytic converters, you should be running from the cops at the same time.
That's kind of true, yeah.
And that's going to make room for us to open up 2 brand new, wild, insane events that only Floridians would want to compete in. So we'll have more information on that very, very soon in the coming months. Got a lot of people very interested in being out there at the Florida Man Games. A lot of really cool, famous people have hit me up recently to do this.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm excited.
All right.
Very excited.
If they're hitting you up, hell yeah.
I know, right? This year, we don't even got to hit a whole bunch of people up.
Well,
A lot
yeah.
of people are saying, how do I get in on this?
Yes.
It's awesome. Very excited. And you can get in on it simply by buying a ticket. The early bird pricing going to be the least expensive tickets are ever going to be. $25 right now for general admission. Still got some of those left. And a couple of RV spots left. So that's good. That's going to be a great way to do it, because you can just, anytime you want to, if you need to get out of the heat, you can just retreat to your own complex. You can bring some drinks with you.
Nice. The amenities are awesome out there.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. Check out thefloridamangames.com. See what's new and get yourself in the game. Become a legend in one way or the other. We just hope it's not for you leaving in cuffs and making the news.
We've seen that before.
Yes, we have. Also, shout out to Fidus Roofing, Great Expectations, Realty and Auction, Chiba Hot Toasted Subs, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Chris Lucero, Bail Bonds, Alace Med Spa, Griffin Service, and BNS Signs, who we will talk about soon. But first, Troy, Davey, Blake in the booth. How you guys doing?
Hey, happy Monday.
Motivational Monday. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Start of a great week.
Great. Blake, how's it going back there?
I'm doing well. I apologize for those that can hear the background noise of the computer going in the background.
Nobody noticed it until you said something.
Now
Yeah.
we're going to hear it.
They just
Blake.
thought you had a soft hum after
you
you
go.
spoke. Yeah.
Just turn off the mic from back there if it's a problem. Just turn off the mic when you're not talking from back there.
Yeah.
Let's see. Troy? Question of the day.
All right, question of the day. And I was shopping yesterday, and I was like, oh, this inflation is just going to drive me nuts. What product has affected you the most, or have you noticed the most?
Oh, okay. Let's see. Meat, I think. Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah, just in general. Like, seriously, like ground beef for my
yeah.
pasta and meat sauce.
Yeah, yeah.
I was starting to enjoy the taste of steak, a delicacy I had never been able to afford in my life.
Right, right.
And it was not that expensive to buy your own steak. If you weren't going out and eating steak, it wasn't too expensive to buy your
It
own
was
steak.
manageable.
It was manageable, yeah. But now steak prices are nuts too. So now I'm back to feeling very poor.
I know.
Yeah.
Just chicken.
Yeah. Everything though, God, everything at the grocery store.
Yeah. I'm going cheese. Like that's my
Cheese.
department.
Cheese.
Yeah. Ricotta cheese went up crazy. It's like, oh man, I don't want to like sub it with cottage cheese because that's not the same texture. You got to have ricotta. You got to have it like perfect. So yeah, that's my thing.
Yeah. Blake?
Ooh, I'm gonna say I had to say me as well. Like we used to get like our family used to get steak a lot more often now, but then that's only like a once a month thing. Pittsburgh style fillets, the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy the whole tenderloin, and when it was $12.99 a pound, it wasn't that bad.
Right.
Right.
Now it's $21.99 a pound.
Right, yeah.
And it's $140 for a whole tenderloin,
Right.
and you're like, oh my god.
How?
Yeah.
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 You said bone-in pork chops tonight because that's always inexpensive.
So. But,
Yeah, man.
But yesterday I noticed potato chips, like a bag of potato
Oh,
chips.
$5, $6.
Is $5.49.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's just like, and that's not like the family pack.
No.
That's like just a regular bag of potato chips is $5.49.
So you got to know how to hit it right. So you got to know like where the deal
gotta
is.
do
So
the
if
buy
it's
one,
not,
get
if
ones,
it's
yeah.
if it's full price at Publix, it's probably going to be some deal at either Target or Winn-Dixie. It's always going to be off those two. So if you can, yeah,
But with gas prices, by the time you drive
True,
over there,
right?
you just lost
I
whatever
know.
you just gained.
You're right.
So it's very sorry for the frustrating question. Of the
It
day,
is
but
frustrating,
It
yeah.
hit me hard yesterday when I was buying chips at $5.49 a bag.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And they got less chips in there too.
Oh, yeah.
It's just
Well, the air is more expensive now.
the air is definitely that chip flavored air.
Yeah.
it's
It's
rude.
just for the feeling when you open the bag and that's an expensive experience.
Yeah, and Kenny actually nailed it. Like seafood's actually cheaper than meat right now.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You got Scrooge McDuck just diving in a pool of chips.
Yeah.
I'll make my own chips.
Yeah, right. All right, man. Terrible question of the day, but
Yeah.
I'm sure people have some answers.
So much for Motivational Monday.
All right, it's time for a quick check of the weather, Troy.
Clears up later.
Okay.
It's like anyway.
That's good.
After about 2.
Okay.
I know you don't like me giving times, but it's a positive one in this
Right.
scenario.
Yeah.
Because it's Motivational Monday.
Yeah, there it is. Die back.
And we all have great expectations for today.
Of course we do.
Great Expectations Realty and Auction powers that weather report, where you can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com and gerealty.us. We now go to Blake for our traffic report. Blake?
It's all right.
Okay, there we go. That's not terrible. It's moving along out there on I-95.
They look happy.
Yeah, where is that, Blake?
Mile marker 320, so that's south of the International Golf Parkway.
Okay, good deal. Thank you, sir.
And I timed it right this morning. Like, you know how sometimes you just pull out and there's no cars
Right.
coming your way, and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. And like, I drove for a little bit before I saw a car, and I was like, looking at my watch, like, okay, I did leave at the right time.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So
Well, that's good. Maybe that's a sign you should play the lottery.
yeah. So I think I will.
Oh, see? Might be a good sign for you today.
What's it up to now, the lottery?
I think Mega Millions was like 300 and something million.
I mean, that's
But I don't know.
fine.
Who needs 300 now? I mean, come on. Wait till it gets a little bigger.
Okay. All right.
All right, that traffic report brought to us by Lace Med Spa. You can experience the ultimate rejuvenation at a Lace Med Spa, where science meets tranquility. Their world-class treatments will transport you to a state of pure bliss, and their amazing hydrofacials will unlock your natural glow. For the perfect harmony of wellness and beauty, it's only a Lace Med Spa. Check them out at alace.com.
It's beauty on your terms.
Yes, it is. Okay. The scary situation as a boat took on water over 12 miles off the coast. It's a good thing they had their safety equipment on board. It's a good thing they were able to notify the Coast Guard. This happened around 10 a.m. on Friday. Coast Guard Southeast received a distress call from a boat taking on water 12 nautical miles east of the St. Augustine Inlet. What's the difference between a mile and a nautical mile, Troy?
Yeah, Troy.
I don't know.
Oh, fact checking.
Troy, the guy who's owned a boat.
And he's the trivia master.
of
Like,
his life.
this is such an inane topic. I'm sure he doesn't
One
know.
of the smartest people we have in here.
Well, I know how they came up with the speed of knots. You know, they would throw ropes over to see how fast they were going, and they'd tie big knots in those big ropes. And the more it drug out is the number of knots. That's how they came up with that originally.
Oh, okay.
So, and I know a knot is, if you're doing like 20 knots, you're doing more like 24 miles an hour. But, you know, I'm assuming a knot is more than a nautical mile
such
is
a
more than a mile.
Answer. A nautical mile is slightly longer than a mile on land, equaling 1.1
Yeah.
land measured or miles. The nautical mile is based on the Earth's longitude and latitude coordinates, with 1 nautical mile equaling 1 minute of latitude. What?
There you go.
Who
Well,
talks like that?
Boaters understand it, I guess. Just a little more than 12 actual miles off the coast. St. Augustine Fire Department reported that the CBP air and marine operations were the first to respond. Oh, there's the boat. Yeah, starting to get a little tipsy there.
No.
There were 3
things.
people on board. They were all rescued. That's great. And towing operations began immediately to keep the vessel afloat. The St. Johns County Sheriff's Office, St. Augustine Fire Department, Marine 49, and the St. Johns County Fire Rescue Marine joined the rescue effort. The boat was successfully towed to the Volano boat ramp, and authorities confirmed that there were no injuries, or this was good too, no pollution reported.
Oh, wow. That's
So
an
there was
interesting.
nothing,
That's
nothing
good.
leaking, no gas or oil leaking into the water. That's good.
Yeah.
There you go. Wow, look at that.
Cito.
Yeah, man. Jeez.
It's a lot of money.
Oh, yeah, bruh. Oh, yeah,
12
bruh.
miles out there.
Ew.
Now, was that Cito, or would that have been Cito, or would that have just been a fire rescue operation?
That would
Either
have
way,
been
it's probably a lot of
Cito.
money, right?
I'm going Cito, my answer. I'm thinking.
Yeah, fire rescue might have been out there to save the people, but probably getting it in was probably Cito.
Wow.
What does BOAT stand for? About another 1,000. Yep.
Yeah, and a few other thousand onto that
Yeah.
out there, man. Wow. Okay, so glad everybody's okay, and glad the marine life didn't get poisoned. On the
That's
way back.
true. That's
Yeah,
good.
that's good.
Yeah.
I don't see here what the cause of the taking on of the water was.
Oh, nothing there?
No,
Mm.
not that I see. No.
Just a freak thing.
Yeah.
Forgot to put the plug in.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to read it.
Okay. Well, glad everybody's okay. That's the best part of that story is that everybody is okay.
True.
Yeah. We got St. Johns County holding community open houses, a community open house on the Shore Drive Troy Trail.
Oh.
Yep. We've got many names for this, but we're going to go with the Troy Trail.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, May 21st, tomorrow,
Oh, big time.
St. Johns County going to be hosting a community open house. It's going to happen from 5:30 to 6:30 at the St. Augustine South Improvement Association Community Center. I don't even know where that is.
It's on Royal Road.
Do they have pickleball?
Oh,
where the park's
I know
at.
where it is.
It's where the park's at.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I could have just
Answer your
waited.
question. Yes.
Thank you.
Could have just waited to read the very next line, which is located at 701 Royal Road
Oh, there it is.
in St. Augustine. Sometimes I just get ahead of myself or behind myself.
Yeah, definitely behind.
Yeah, not very far ahead there. This event offers residents a chance to review and ask questions about upcoming projects. Doesn't say anything about making any adjustments to the projects. They just want to know that you're mad.
Yeah. Giving you the timing of when you're going to be madder.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. The Parks and Recreation and Public Works staff will be on hand to provide information and answer any questions. This is good. If you had concerns and you want to speak directly to the people who are working Troy Trail,
And Troy will not be there.
you won't? I thought you were about to drop a surprise on us that you will be there. Why don't you go down, Troy, and just explain how the whole project began and that you are the person who started it and that they can direct all their questions and anger towards you.
Straight towards my cell phone. Yeah, that's
Don't forget your cookie and lemonade.
I'll show up and provide buckets of tomatoes for everybody.
rotten ones.
Yeah, of course. Of course, rotten tomatoes. Parks and Recreation will be there, and you can get the opportunity to learn more and engage with the community out there. So again, that's going to be happening from 5:30 to 6:30 tomorrow at the park on Royal Road, the community center at the park.
Wonder what happens if they go overtime. It's a very
Probably not
passionate
much.
topic, so you never know, you know?
Yeah. They could. It's possible they go overtime, depending on how many people show up. I'm sure a lot of people will want to get out there and talk about it for sure. You know, put your opinion out there.
A lot of people passionate.
Yeah, man. Hey, speaking of passionate people, Davey had one heck of an experience out there.
Oh my God, you
dude.
guys.
This was pretty cool.
Literally
You got to
amazing.
introduce Paula Cole, who was like the soundtrack of your teenage years. if I'm not
Absolutely.
mistaken.
Yeah, so much.
How was that, man?
It was amazing. And she was such a gracious human being. So I got the opportunity. So literally, I was standing behind the stage for like 45 minutes ahead of my call time because I was like going in like Rocky Balboa, ready to do it, ready to make sure
Yeah.
I hit everything right, which I did. I nailed it. It was awesome. I wasn't sure if it was too short or too long. I was like, get out of your head. Just speak from your heart.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. She was awesome. The performance was every single song from the 90s that I ever wanted her to do. And it was just, I was just blown away by the performance. Her voice is on point, incredible. She finishes her set. We have this really nice little tete-a-tete after her set backstage, which was really super sweet. But the cool part was I went back to my duties of the festival in the VIP tent, and then security found me and they were like, somebody wants to talk to you backstage, and it was her. And that was an amazing moment that I literally got to have like alone time with her and tell her all the different bullet points of my life and connecting with different lyrics. She was blown away at how much I knew about her, and she looked at me and took a swig of her wine before she got into her car, and she said, "Davey, just keep following the moon." And I'll never forget that forever. That was just an epic moment in my life. Thank you guys for letting that happen. That was amazing.
That's pretty awesome.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man.
That is pretty awesome.
Totally.
I have a dark soul. It's very black inside of me. It's just horrifically dead.
We know.
But
It is the black hole.
The
really
Grinch
is.
got a little bit of love
Yeah.
on
Once
that.
emotion goes in, it never comes back.
right. If CERN wants to open up a black hole, they just need to put me in that Hadron Collider, and I will open up an entire black hole. However, I will say I almost shed a tear for Davey.
Oh,
because
that's awesome.
He was. You could just see it on his face, man. It
That's
was
awesome.
just such a great moment for you, man. So I'm happy for you. I'm
Thank
glad you
you.
got to do that. And it was a great time out there.
Yeah.
Everybody had a great time out there over the weekend. Rain didn't stop us from hanging out and partying and having a good time. It was great, man.
So real quick on Motivational Monday, she did tell me this really quick story about how she became famous. She met a studio artist and he suggested her to do backup to Peter Gabriel. And this was a time where she was a bohemian in San Francisco. She's telling me this and I'm like melting. And she's like, and look, I was coffee job to coffee job, just trying to make it. And then I get home and I hear this scratchy recording of Peter Gabriel on my answering machine asking me to get on a flight to Budapest and be his backup singer because of just a referral. And I'm like, that can happen to anybody in life. And then I was like, I'm 44. Am I dried up? Am I washed up? And then she turned to me and she goes, just follow the moon. And I was like, oh my God, amazing. So Motivational Monday, there it is.
And now
Right there.
Davey is putting in applications to be backup singers all over the world. Oh, look, Blake's got a picture up
Flatten
there
off
of you being
key.
here. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Blake. That's
That's
awesome.
really
Yeah.
I was wondering why you were mooning me when I came in.
Not that
Follow
kind
the
of
moon. Yeah. Drive through twice.
Yeah, man. It was a really fun time.
That was great.
I know,
Yeah.
that's awesome experience.
Yeah, man. Glad to see everybody out there. It was a fun day.
Yeah.
Really fun day for everybody.
Even Clay made an appearance.
I know. Clay was out there. It was great.
Yeah, it was good to see Clay.
Yeah, man.
We were happy the beast was there when the rain came.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Clay showed up like just as the rain was pouring down, and the beast was like the huddle spot.
Yeah.
He
Everybody
was.
was able to get away from the rain to the beast. Yeah,
Traveling locker room.
Yeah. It was really cool. Really fun day. Thank you to everybody who was out there, all the organizers, the staff. Everybody just did a great job as usual out there. I mean, they got it down to a science, that 90s Fest.
And they
now.
did announce next year's the last year.
Well, she said that she said you may hear that rumor. I don't think that was official.
Oh.
Well, she said on stage.
I thought she said it
She
on
said,
stage.
well, you gotta
Okay.
listen to the technical stuff there, because she said you may hear some rumors that next year is our last year.
Oh, I
I don't
didn't
know what- I
catch
don't know what the
that.
purpose
no,
of
me and
that
you were
is.
standing side by side. We heard the same thing.
I thought
Dave.
so for sure, yeah.
Okay.
But
All right. Well, maybe she said that at a time when I wasn't there.
it's going to be too legit
When I
to
heard her
quit.
say that, she said there might be rumors.
Can't wait. Did you guys get your hypercolor? I got a hypercolor t-shirt. I wore it on
Did
the
you?
bike yesterday, and like mid-ride, I went boom, and then there was a giant handprint on my chest.
There you go.
It
Yeah,
was
I don't know how
awesome.
they do that, man.
It's really cool. It does. It changes color. It went from purple to hot pink, and then the other ones were like green to blue. It was cool.
Okay.
Yeah, when your body heat changes the color.
Yeah.
So like you would go out to recess and come back with hot pink armpits. So, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah, it was a great
I had a
time.
great time out there as usual. So glad everybody else did. We got the Gas Buddy Gas Report. Tell us in the comments where you are seeing good prices for gas. It's going to help us out a lot. We talked about how expensive everything is this morning, so a good price on gas would be stellar. And it would have been good if I clicked that link while I was talking. That's usually what I'm doing. Okay. Sunoco at $21.99. North Ponce is at $3.29 this morning. That's their cash price. The $10.99 South Ponce Citgo, their cash price $3.31. The Owens at 780 South Ponce is $3.34 this morning. Same with the Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard. Your Shell at 146 King Street is at $3.35 this morning. The Gate on Mizell Road, $3.39. Same with Ashwin out there on the island at A1A Discount Beverage. Circle K on 207 is $3.39 as well. And the Sunoco at 450 South Ponce, also $3.39 this morning. Tim, jump in there with that.
Wawa was 342 and Costco was 324.
Ooh, an inversion number.
yeah.
Flipping the 4 and the 2.
All right. Chris Lucero is going to help you get out of jail. If you went to jail during 90s Fest, I don't think anybody did.
No, nobody
I
got
don't
to
think
jail.
anybody went to jail. But
Not because of 90s. Man.
No.
No.
It's the 90s, the best time period ever.
yeah, nobody went to jail in the 90s.
No, we didn't even have jails. We had rest homes. Go for a rest.
Call Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. He is available for you 24/7 to provide fast and reliable bail services, ensuring that you or your loved one can get out of jail and back to your life as soon as possible. 904-822-BAIL. It's 904-822-2245. We got some live music happening today and tonight. Jim Lamb at the Middletop Tavern at noon, of course. Josh Tennessee Worthy at the middle top at 4:30. Bill Sabo, O.C. White's 5:30. And Stu Weaver, Harry's Bar and Grill, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Griffin Services brings us that live music mic check where your home's comfort is their top priority. They do AC, they do plumbing, they do electrical services. They really do it all. They do standby generators, water softeners. They do gas work, garbage disposals, all that good stuff, man. They can help you out. You will always experience fast, friendly, and affordable service 7 days a week. Give them a call, 904-500-2653, or visit griffinservice.com. Troy, who's got a lot more properties than the rest of us, loves the fact that he always knows which tech is coming out to see him.
Yes.
Right.
You love that
They
feature.
send you a picture of him,
Right.
a text, and he
Yeah.
sends it to you.
Yeah.
Like, hi, this is Jimmy.
That's nice.
No, it really is. And that
So
way you
if
know
you're a
who
lonely
looking for.
woman out there, you can just say, nah, I want a cuter tech.
No, swipe
no,
right.
you can't do that.
Use it like
That's right.
That's a great idea, Griffin. Like, you pay a little bit more for the premium, right?
That's right. That's not why they do it.
All right.
Checking the Griffin service calendar. Like,
Joel, I want royalties on that if you're watching. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right. So there you go. Griffin Service. Oh, we've got a really disappointing moronic Monday today. This has to do with a Bluey event. Kids love Bluey.
Wait, their kids love Bluey, yeah.
It wasn't a ready, set, play.
Thank
so
you.
No,
I was
yeah,
like,
it
because he
wasn't
was
Ready,
just
Set,
there.
Play.
Yeah.
because
No.
they had the real Bluey.
The
Okay,
real
okay.
Bluey. We'll tell you what.
The real
It'll be
Bluey.
very quickly. You will see that this Las Vegas Bluey was
Okay.
not the real Bluey. It's Las Vegas. They can get the real Bluey out there. They
That's
can afford
true.
it.
Yeah.
This was probably the worst event to ever happen in Las Vegas.
It was,
It actually could have been.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
I saw those pics. I was like, oh my gosh, that's awful.
Oh, I didn't see the pictures. I hope Blake has some time to grab some of those pictures before we get into that. But before we do get into that, I'll tell you about Fidus Roofing. They're your local go-to for well over 15 years now. And guess what? All their peeps live right here in St. Johns County. That's super important. They're also master elite contractors, which means they can offer you warranties that no one else can touch. They love our community, and they love you. So you know you're in good hands. Check them out today. Give them a call, 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers.
And gutters. Yeah.
What a relief.
All right, speaking of the gutter.
My throat hurts.
Okay. You just witnessed Troy's last time doing yeah. In Las Vegas, a restaurant's promised meet and greet event with the beloved TV character Bluey turned into a disappointing affair, leaving parents and children very upset. Dirt Dog. It's a popular restaurant chain out there in Vegas. Is it actually a popular restaurant chain, Troy?
I've never been to Dirt Dog.
Okay, so it's not that popular.
It's not on the strip.
They hosted
Oh.
this event, boasting a day filled with activities like face painting, games, and special treats, alongside a promised chance to meet Bluey and friends. So when you think of Bluey in your mind, you have a picture of Bluey the dog, some of his friends. I know the little ones really love Bluey. If you're 5 or under, you love you some Bluey.
I love Bluey. My dog's named Blue.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Do you ever call him Bluey?
We call her Blue Blue.
Okay.
So you know
Sometimes
the
you say
mall? You know the mall that's on the strip? That's where it is. It's it's one of those
Oh, it's in the
yeah,
fashion?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
All right. Dirt
Now,
Dog.
the event took an unexpected turn when thousands more people showed up than anticipated.
That's a problem.
That is a problem.
They underestimated the power of Bluey.
Oh
They really
my.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez, got to bring Blue to the Florida Man game.
The Vegas
If he
Bluey?
adds thousands more people to the attendance, sure. Let's see. Parents quickly discovered that the activities fell short of expectations. Instead of a convincing representation of Bluey, a male employee dressed in a blue onesie showed up. No! Yeah. Complete with a beard.
There it
Oh,
is.
look, there's your guy. Who is that? I can't even tell if that's a human.
It is awful.
That is a
absolutely
guy
awful.
with a beard in, a Bluey onesie there. Oh, boy.
Wow.
He greeted very disappointed children and very angry parents out there when he came out. One parent took to social media expressing frustration over the stark difference between the Dirt Dog event and previous experiences where they've gotten to see Bluey. Well, yeah, this was completely different. This was awful. Kids are scarred for life. They think that's the real Bluey now. They showed up to see Bluey, and it's a guy with a beard
In a onesie.
in a onesie. It's basically a furry without the head.
He got it on Shein.
It probably did. Like 2 weeks before the event, they're
Right.
scrambling. They're like, oh crap, we've got to give them some sort of Bluey. And they order a Bluey suit and the head doesn't show up. You can't just make that with the last 2 days remaining in this whole
But
thing.
the onesie is like so blousy and like dehydrated looking. It's like not.
Yeah.
There's not.
Even furries would be disappointed.
Totally.
They really would, yeah. I
That
think
was
they
like-
would.
I was like, where's your effort, man?
Low class furry.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen local furries that are doing a better job at that when they gather in the park out there.
Yeah.
Reports emerged of distraught children, with some in tears, unable to comprehend why the event they were eagerly anticipating fell short so bad.
Omi the clown.
That's awful. That was awful.
In response to the backlash, Dirt Dog issued an apology on social media. That didn't help much. Acknowledging the event's failure to meet expectations and promising improvement for future events. I can promise you
do-over?
they will not ever have another event.
I bet you the next one is going to be amazing. I'm
I
sure
don't
they're
think
very
so.
remorseful over
I
this.
think they should give it up. The
That
restaurant
was terrible. Whoever made that decision needs to just quit.
Waking up in Vegas, man.
The restaurant's marketing spokesperson attributed the chaos to a gross underestimation of attendance. I mean, so what? They were expecting not many people to be there, so they weren't going to put any effort into it at all?
I have Bluey on my phone. I have the game Bluey on my phone.
Yeah, it's major.
Blue is a big deal. Yeah. They admitted they were ill prepared for the massive turnout they received. Despite the disappointment, the incident underscores the importance of proper planning and execution
Of course.
in events.
There you go,
Especially-
Pete. Take that as a note, I guess.
Right. Especially when you're catering to young fans' expectations.
But the event was free, right?
I think so. I don't see
Okay.
it. Yeah, it better have been.
Aside from hurt
If
feelings,
it wasn't,
I'm sure, yeah.
they lost even more money refunding everybody's tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that's rough.
Yeah. Don't underestimate the power.
A Bluey, apparently, yeah.
Right. All right. Residential community with almost 400 homes proposed for St. Johns County. A proposed residential community just south of State Road 16, sparking mixed reviews, as all developments do. The Preserve at St. Augustine Lakes project. At least it's a nice name.
That is a nice name.
Yeah. Features 376 family homes. It went before St. Johns County's Planning and Zoning Agency recently. The project necessitates rezoning from open rural to planned unit development if they want to proceed. So, Planning and Zoning issued a recommendation there. 4-3 vote. The board recommended approval, advancing the decision to the county commission for the final ruling. It's going to span about 247 acres. It's going to have about 100 acres designated as wetlands. The community would be situated just south of State Road 16, west of North Holmes Boulevard. The access point, I think, would be Thompson Bailey Road out there, with planned interconnectivity to the adjacent St. Augustine Lakes community to the east. Attorney James Whitehouse. I mean, James is the guy you want to hire if you want to get something through. isn't he?
Seriously,
I mean,
wow.
James knows what he's doing.
Hey, James, how you doing?
He's in front of these commissions a lot. He represented the applicant, highlighting the project's compatibility with the neighboring St. Augustine Lakes development. Traffic concerns emerged, as usual, as a pivotal issue, reflecting the area's ongoing residential growth. Despite the necessary substantial investment, which is estimated at $9.3 million for traffic mitigation, the project faced scrutiny from PZA members, citing congestion as a key factor in the decision-making process. And we should always be considering congestion and how traffic's going to work out there. I mean, we're growing all the time. And, some areas, when they get built up, just don't get built up to handle the traffic.
Right.
Got to make sure that going forward that they are. With deliberations ongoing, the fate of the preserve at St. Augustine Lakes hinges on balancing residential expansion with infrastructure demands, navigating a complex landscape of environmental preservation, and transportation management. Yeah, very, a lot of the same concerns we hear, and good for people for always getting out there and voicing concerns.
Absolutely.
People need to get out there, and even if you feel like you're pissing into the wind sometimes, a lot
Right.
of people do.
Yeah, you're protecting your number one investment. I mean, usually your house is the biggest investment you'll ever make. So
Yeah. All right.
And we have another preserved. Isn't there another preserved? Over the 312 bridge,
there's
right?
an apartment complex
That's
called
right.
the Preserves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Preserves of the lakes. Now I understand.
Yes. All right. BJ's Wholesale Club
All right.
coming to St. John's, looks like. Exciting developments underway in northern St. John's as the initial building permit for a BJ's Wholesale Club was issued on Thursday. Valued at $400,000. The permit marks the commencement of construction for the foundation of a sprawling 104,298 square foot store located at 115 Beach Walk Boulevard.
Oh, okay. Up there.
Yeah. Facility contracting solutions. At least they have a name that says
That's a
what they
big
do.
place. I mean, just to put in perspective, a gymnasium is about 8,000 to 10,000 square feet.
Okay.
So just times 10.
Wow.
So
Okay.
Yeah, these wholesale clubs are not small establishments. Let's see. This company is from St. Petersburg. They're tasked with overseeing the construction. Notably, this will be St. Johns County's inaugural BJ's Wholesale Club.
Our first one.
I remember my inaugural. What?
Deland jokes.
Yeah.
My first
well,
visit-
we all
my first visit
we all
there.
remember our inaugural. Oh, okay.
What are you guys
Oh.
talking about? My first visit there.
Mine was in Wilmington, Delaware. They have a BJ's there.
Oh,
It's been around there for a long time.
Mine was in Daytona.
yeah.
Typical.
Doesn't matter which one you're talking about.
Be war.
Okay.
So you do need a membership to this BJ's place, apparently,
Yeah.
just like Costco. Mm-hmm.
The commercial landscaping along this stretch of County Road 210 is rapidly evolving, with various new developments taking shape. Notably, ongoing widening efforts aim to enhance the accessibility and ease traffic congestion along the corridor. The infrastructure initiative involves adding 4 additional lanes of traffic across almost a mile from Trinity Way to Beach Walk Boulevard, accompanied by sidewalks on both sides.
So one of the perks of being BJ's, they take coupons there. I'm learning.
Coupons for
Yes.
BJ's.
But the
That's
Costco
good.
meat is way superior.
Okay.
Because a lot of families are going to decide which membership to have. You know, you're going to be Costco, or you're going to be BJ's, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
When you buy in bulk.
There you go.
The more you know.
Not going to stretch for any jokes there. I really tried. I just couldn't come up with
That was a
anything
layup.
that was
All
really,
right.
Boom.
Yeah. Was waiting for it.
Troy
All
got
right.
the best one in, I think.
Had to be wholesome.
How do you want to check the comments, Troy?
I'm going to march through the madness of our magnificent minions.
All right. As you do that, I'll tell everybody that Bates Hewitt & Floyd is not your average local insurance agency. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk, longevity in our community, and the way they treat their clients sets them apart from all the rest. They offer homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits, and they've been doing that for over 50 years. Christy Lawrenson is St. Augustine's premier agent. She offers complimentary policy reviews and has a deep understanding of insurance and what's needed in St. Augustine to be properly insured. Her attention to detail and organizational skills have found policy errors and cost savings where others have not. Give them a call, 904-794-5455, to schedule an appointment. You will absolutely love working with BHF Insurance. Also, our friends at B&S Signs. Since 1967, B&S Signs has supplied St. Augustine and the surrounding areas with high-quality signs that help you stand out, that make your business not look like a piece of crap.
Right. It's a welcome sign for people to come to your business.
It really is.
Yeah. Draws them in.
Yeah. Transform your business today. Visit BNS Signs or call 904-824-3323. They're BNS Signs. They've done work for every single one of us, and we love them. All right, Troy, what you got?
All right, so we talked about the lottery earlier. Mega Millions at 421 million. The Powerball's at 88 million. So tonight's 88 million. Tomorrow night's 421.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, stars from Ann and Barbara Jean. Appreciate
y'all.
you guys. A lot of food truck talk about the 90s Fest.
Yeah.
Good trucks out there,
So
man.
I understand there were some really good ones. I didn't get a chance to participate in any of those.
Really?
Really
Yeah,
good
I
ones.
should have stopped
The
in
tater
to a
top
couple.
one was good. The
Fat
cheese
burger
steaks,
one.
The
Golly.
Hurricane Patties was out there. They had a lot of them.
So there was a lot of talk about that. A lot of BJ comments.
Dirtona. I saw that. That was funny.
Yeah. Anytime you bring up Daytona, you're going to get some
That's
negative
funny.
comments.
Yeah, of
Why
course.
is our audience so childish? Is it because we're so childish?
Yes.
What? All right. Just making sure they're
love it to
following
try.
our lead here. Never. Maybe we're following their lead. I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know who's influencing who at this point.
Yeah, I'm easily influenced.
Right. Yeah. Peer pressure, man.
Yeah.
It's
So-
easy to get me.
No, but fun comments. There was a guy that was being a jerk in the comments.
I
today.
saw
So that
that.
happens sometimes.
Yeah.
Trolls.
Troll your way out.
Yeah. What do you got for Stordom Stat?
All right, Stordom Stat, 1873. Levi Strauss and Jacob Davis get the patent for blue jeans.
Okay. Blue jeans. Blue
Yeah.
jeans.
Yes.
Okay.
They were called overalls, something overalls, like waist overalls is what they were called.
Okay.
When they first came out. But I didn't realize Jacob Davis was living in Reno. Levi Strauss was in San Francisco. Levi Strauss was like a material guy. He was providing materials. Jacob Davis was a tailor, and he didn't have the money to get the patent. So he went to Levi Strauss and said, "Here's this idea. I have the riveted things at the pockets and everything to kind of hold it together." And Levi's like, "Oh, that's a great idea." And then they actually pulled the patent together. So
Nice.
Jacob went to Levi. Levi Strauss obviously is the name you know. No one really knows Jacob Davis, but Jacob Davis is the true creator of it. Levi Strauss is the one that made it so popular and famous. And Jacob went specifically to him for that reason. So
Wow. I wonder if Mike Davis invented jorts.
khakis.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Good one. Jeans, something very big down there. I'm wearing jeans right now. I don't know if they're Levi's.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of jeans
rivets.
these are. Yeah, we do have the rivets. Okay. Stordom Stat, brought to you by St. Augie's Pizza. Get down there and grab yourself some slices tomorrow. They take a well-deserved day off on Mondays. That family works hard, man. They're in that pizza place every single day.
Augie was there last night.
Yeah. Serving up the best. All right, plugs, guys. What you got?
All right, I got to give a shout out. Today is my mom's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Thelma. Her name's Dolores, but I've always called her Thelma.
Right.
That's awesome.
That's, if you're wondering how dyslexic Troy is.
That proves it right
Can't
there.
even get close to his mom's actual name.
Yeah.
Davey, what you got?
All right, Twinkle Toes, we've got Dancing Stars of St. Johns County coming in at 3 o'clock today to talk about their upcoming event.
Okay, great. Blake, any plugs?
I got nothing, so happy birthday, Granny.
Okay,
Nice.
There you go. I will also use my plug to say happy birthday, Thelma.
Oh, very nice.
You guys have a great rest of your day. Davey and I'll talk to you at 3.
Bye-bye.